This feeling, we want it. The good life, I started. No reason to flaunt it. Just show me you got it.
Hi, everybody. Happy Sunday. I'm Lori.
I'm Wendy.
I'm Katie.
And welcome to the Front Row Show.
Created by fans for the fans.
Our special guest is known for singing songs by Eminem, Kid Rock, and you may see him on stage without shoes. Please welcome our barefoot bass player, Mark Kenneth.
Yeah, that was a tongue twister for you.
I know.
Sorry.
Low.
Sorry.
Hello?
Hello.
What's up, yo?
Your camera's not on yet. Hold on.
Mine's not?
No, here, let's try that. Had it. There you go.
There he is.
You're sideways.
I
Turn.
know. That problem. I mean, my phone case only sets up. There you go.
There you go.
There you
How's it
go.
going?
No.
Doing all right. Doing all right. Just got back from a jog. I'm a little hot right now.
Nice. Before the rain came, huh?
All right.
Yeah, a little bit. I got a little sprinkled on, but it was good. It's the way I like it.
Cools you off.
A little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit. How's it going over there?
It's not raining here yet.
Ah, right on.
Not yet.
Yeah. How was Sunday? Did you guys hang out all day or what?
Yeah, I think so. I think
I
he's
was-
a Pino.
You're like,
Like,
what was
where-
Where was I?
Like, what was Sunday? Yeah, he was good.
I was pretty buzzed that day.
Yeah.
I actually went and did a fantasy draft after I left there. It was pretty epic.
Oh, nice.
And then I
Have you
did one
ever
last night as well, so.
have you ever been to So Hopped before?
No, it's first time.
I heard their beer is pretty good.
Yeah, no, it's good. It's good. I just wish they had a better stage.
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
For sure, for sure.
So thanks for agreeing to do this.
No problem. It's great. I love interviews.
Good. Okay. Good.
It's my bread and butter.
Getting all nice and there.
Yeah.
No, it's all good. It's all good. I'm just kidding.
Well, ladies, you want to start?
Sure. So, how long have you been with Seventh Heaven?
I believe I started in 2003, so that's 17 years.
Wow.
Yeah, I was like a different person back then. You know what I'm saying? But I've been in the music scene. Before I joined Seventh Heaven, I was in the music scene for about already 8 years. You know, so I was pretty seasoned even when I joined, as far as playing out and everything. So, but definitely joining Seventh Heaven kind of brought at least playing to a different level. Just playing the amount of shows that we do and the festivals and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
You were in other bands too, though, right?
Yeah. I mean, when I first joined Seventh Heaven, I was in 2 other bands at the same time. You know, one was my original band where I just had all my original outlet, and then there was just I was in another band called Wicked Garden, which is like a hard rock cover band, and then Seventh Heaven as well. So I was kind of juggling all 3 of those at the same time for a while.
Wow.
Yeah. Then it just got too busy, too much of a pain in the butt, and then I just had to start axing off the ones that I didn't like that much.
Well, we're glad you
And
stuck
go-
around for this one.
Later, you're still there.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Right.
Never left. Well, that's good. That's good. How did it? What? How did it feel to be back on stage after 4 months at Rock the Lock?
Well, our first show back was that drive-in show.
Mhm.
And that was just kind of weird, you know, during the day, and out in the parking lot, you know, everyone in their cars and stuff like that. So it was good to play again, but it felt kind of weird. It just kind of felt different, you know, so kind of a mixed bag, I would say.
Yeah.
Our second show back, I think was at CD and Me, and that was more of a show that was normal, and everyone was having fun. I had a good night on stage, and yeah, it was good. It felt good to be back, you know. So that first show was all right. Second show was awesome. The third show was to solve all the normal problems again, you know. But the first few shows was kind of different for sure.
Felt good to be back up on stage though.
Oh yeah, it's good, you know, and just being off for so long, I forgot how much of a socializing tool that was for me, you know, because when I'm out talking to a lot of people, and while I was quarantined, I just wasn't that social, you know, and it kind of affects you after a while, you know, kind of affects the chemistry in your brain a little bit, you know, so it's definitely good to be out and talking to people and like getting back in the scene, you know.
It's good to have you guys back.
Yeah, it was after all those months.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it was the lost summer, man. What can I say?
See, I remember when you did play in January, February, you take off. You remember that? It's been a
Yeah,
while.
back in the day, we used to take the month off. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember. So
Yeah, I remember doing that too. That was great because we all went on a little vacation, kind of got a break from each other, and came back. But I guess there's just too many gigs to pass up for that month, you know. So it kind of So we just decided just to keep it going.
So yeah.
Got to feed the monkey, you know what I'm saying? Monkey gonna feed itself.
That's true. That was awesome. Let's see. Hold on.
I don't know why I don't.
Questions. You have a few tattoos. How many do you have? And like, what was your first one? And what are the meanings behind it?
Oh man, well, the first one was the sun on my shoulder. I got when I was like 17. Some back alley, you know, some weirdo dude in the alleyway. Some chick brought me down there, and that was like my first experience. And then got into Red Hot Chili Peppers, and they were all tattooed up, and I was like, yo, I got to get more tattoos just like them, you know. So kind of the tribal thing was back in the day, you know. I was one of the first people to get it, so I got a bunch of that. This one right here, I got in Orange County in California when I visited California. The one on my back, there's a symbol on it that means music. There's a symbol on my neck that means lucky. So collectively, all together, I think I have about 14 tattoos.
Wow.
But yeah, all different spots. So I'm actually getting one on my right arm all touched up about 2 weeks. So
Nice. You got your Libra too.
yeah. Oh, I got the Libra thing right here. Yeah. Are you Libra as well?
Yes, I am.
Libras rock.
Now, I'm a Leo.
Leo? Leo's right. Yeah. Right. Nah, I'm just kidding. Leos are good too.
Watch out for Leos.
Yeah, I dated a Leo. She was a firecracker, let me tell you.
Yeah, we are.
For sure.
Oh my god. Okay. Now we know you have a good selection of songs that you sing, but if you could sing a new one, what would it be?
Oh man. You know, I'm really into like Mac Miller right now. Mac Miller or like the Dirty Heads. I like them a lot. Maybe a Sublime song. It's kind of rough for me because I'm not like a singer per se. I'm more of just like a performer. So yeah, I don't know. It's a good question. If I knew the answer, I'd probably be doing that song. You know what I'm saying? Beastie Boys is always good. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
but it's got to find the right song, and then the right song where there's not enough swear words in it, where like you're not going to offend anybody. So it's got to like fit a certain criteria. So it makes it a little bit rough.
Your Beastie Boys is my favorite. I wish
Oh,
you guys
really?
did that more.
Oh, I got to bring it out, man, for sure. But my favorite part of that song was getting down in the crowd in people's faces, with the microphone, and like, what am I going to do with that now? I'll have to work something out. I have like a screen in front of me or something and walk down there. I don't know.
There you go. That would be fun.
Yeah.
So, what is your favorite Seventh Heaven song,
Oh man, that's
or more than one?
so many to choose from. I don't know. I guess maybe just playing the Pop Medley 3 collectively. I think that's kind of my favorite one to play. Just the bass lines in there are kind of cool, kind of challenging, So it's kind of just my favorite thing, favorite 30 minutes in the show, I would say, and just doing my songs is my favorite. I love getting there with a microphone and kind of just rocking out, you know. But you're talking Seventh Heaven song, like original.
Yeah, what's your
Seventh
favorite
Heaven?
one?
Oh,
Besides-
Beautiful Life. Beautiful
Sure.
Life. Yeah,
Beautiful
right
Life.
on, right on. Beautiful Life. I love getting the ukulele out and jamming out to that. I like Home too. Home is one of my faves as well.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah,
Like that song.
yeah. I like starting off with that one.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
So you started with violin or something in the orchestra, right?
Yeah. At fourth grade, I picked up the viola, which is like violin, viola, cello. It's like halfway between the middle part between a cello and a violin, a little bit bigger than a violin. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
What
They
made
just
you,
had no one else to play it, so they're like, "Yo, here, play the viola."
what made you go from viola to bass?
Well, I played viola all the way until high school, and then in high school, I got Nirvana came out, and I wanted to play guitar, and so I picked up a guitar, started learning Nirvana songs, and then I wanted to be in a band, and then all the bands at the time had guitar players, but no one had a bass player, and so I'm like, well, if I want to be in a band, I'll just be the bass player. I didn't care. I was the tambourine player. I just wanted to be in the band. You know what I'm saying? So that was like, it was a dream come true. Yeah, I started playing bass, and then I always found I could be in other bands just playing bass. You know, there was always people looking for other bass players. So.
Nice. That was smart.
Plus, a lot of bass players just aren't that cool looking. It's usually yeah, because they're usually just frustrated guitar players. You know, so it's like they always give the bass player the least amount to the bass player. You know, but I always try to step it up a little bit.
There's some bands with some good bass players.
Oh, for sure. But traditionally, though, just in the scene I was around, you know, it was always like it was a dorky guy in the band was playing bass.
Now you're like you're setting it. You're the badass guitar player.
Yeah, I'm trying. I try. Hit or miss, you know.
There you go. Oh.
It is very entertaining watching you up there, especially during Pop Medley 4 during Purple Rain and stuff, and you just get into it. I love watching that.
Making it around for sure. You got to have fun up there. If you're not having fun, people aren't having fun watching you. You know, so you got to kind of make your own fun up there sometimes, for sure.
You're always being watched.
Ah,
Well, I didn't mean by us, but I meant by.
I know who's watching.
Yeah. Well, I guess that comes with the job, I guess.
Yeah, that's why I got in the business, man. If I don't like to be watched, I'm in the wrong business for sure.
That's true. Oh.
So you want to tell us about Sasha?
Sasha, yeah. She was my mom and my sister and my brother and I were out to eat, and then a couple drinks in, my sister's like, "Yo, there's a puppy place. Let's go check it out. Just go check it out," you know. And then of course we walk away with a puppy, you know. So it wasn't planned, you know. Then it was like, "Mark, this dog is yours now," you know. And so I had to come up with a name like in a day, you know. So it was kind of like wasn't planned, you know what I'm saying? So she's a yellow lab. She's about 14 months old right now. I've had her about 13 of those months, I'd say, or 10 of those months. But she's a bundle of love. It was a good time to get a dog too with the quarantine. I always had like a little buddy I could go on walks with and stuff and kind of spend time with, you know what I'm saying? So she got a lot of good walks this winter.
Yeah.
This spring and summer for sure.
Yeah. There wasn't much else to do.
Yeah, no, there wasn't. It was jogging and walking Sasha. It was my life pretty much.
She's popular. She has her own Instagram page. So
I know, right? Totally. Yeah, I know. I feel more comfortable posting that like for her than I do for me. So it's kind of like an outlet for me, you know.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool.
I mean, who doesn't love puppies?
Yeah. This guy right here, man, I love him.
Well, you also have a cat, right?
Kelly Face, yeah, and
Yeah.
she, I've had her she's 17, and I've had her for about 12 of those years, and she's literally been, you know, 'cause I've bounced around apartments for like 10 years, and she's been with like 11 different places with me, you know. So she's kind of like my my thunder buddy, you know.
Aw.
She was always there, man. You know, always my companion during those times, you know. So yeah, she holds a special place in my heart. What can I say?
Aw.
Your little fur baby.
Yeah, yeah, and they kind of get along. The you know, the cat and the dog. They have their little, you know, confrontations, but for the most part, it's one big family. One big
That's
family.
nice.
Yeah.
I think that's how it goes with cat and dogs because I got one of these too.
Yeah,
So,
for sure. For sure.
yeah, the dog is worse than the cat. Yeah. So.
Yeah, for sure. Right on.
Nice. You say you run, right? Did you do a marathon or an Ironman or something like that?
Oh, I did a triathlon. We did my
That's what
brother
it
and I did a Chicago triathlon, which is it was swim a half a mile. I think it was bike like 35 miles, and then jog 3 miles. You know, so the swimming part's the worst. You know what I'm saying? Once you get out of the water, it's like, oh, okay, the hard part's done. You know, so that was kind of fun. It was cool. We did it for 2 years in a row, and then this year I was all amped up, ready to kill the game, and then it got pulled. So
Yeah.
hopefully next year we can do it. I also done a rollerblade marathon as well, which was 13 miles, which is fun.
Wow.
Wow.
I'm a very avid rollerblader. I'm like one of those like weird rollerblading guys you see on the side of the street. Me.
Do you have a favorite venue that you guys play?
It used to be Castaways downtown, but I like the Fuel Room, Austin's in Libertyville.
Yeah.
Dirty Nelly's is always a good stage. John Barleycorn back in the day was really cool. And then some of the festivals, you know, like Naperville, Last Fling's a good one. Trying to think of some other good ones. Some of the 4th of July shows are great, you know, like the Arlington Heights one, I think, downtown. Frontier Days, it's a good one.
Yeah.
So many to choose from, you know.
We missed so many. We missed so many this summer.
I know. You look at our schedule; it's all like cancel, 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 cancel.
Bad.
So
I
sad.
know for sure. For sure.
Not
Like
fun.
I guess the important part or the good part is that we rebooked for next year for 21. So
Good.
That's good.
right.
We'll party extra hard.
That's right. That's the plan. That's the plan.
Yeah. Wow.
Crazy world out there now, that's for sure.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Man. Crazier every day.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sure is.
Ladies,
At least we're gonna have some football this year, so I'm pretty happy.
they didn't cancel it?
Yeah. Like I said, I'm in 2 fantasy leagues, and so yeah, I'm geared up for it. I'm invested. Yeah, for sure. Hopefully we can finish the season, you know. So
Right?
yeah, I need my sports.
Yeah.
Yeah. At least I got some of my hockey this year, so I was happy.
Want to say that again?
At least I got some hockey this year.
Oh,
so
you got the
happy.
hockey. That's right. That's right. I did bet some money on the Blackhawks. They didn't pan out for me, but
They did better than I thought they would.
Yeah.
they won the first round. They got in, and then they So I think they're trending upwards, though. You know,
Yeah.
so that's good.
Definitely. Gotta have a comeback.
There you go. It'd be hard to relive that, or live up to the dynasty they had. What was that? 13, 14, 15?
It was 10, 13, and 15.
Oh, okay, right on. There you go.
Yes, I
That's kind of
know.
close. Those are on there somewhere.
But I mean, 3 times is pretty good.
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
That was
Just
amazing.
talk to the Bears, you know? Or even the Cubs. Jeez.
Oh my god.
Yeah, true.
Forever. The Cubs took forever.
Yep.
Arietta watched.
Yeah, and already, I remember that. That's crazy.
Any last minute questions, ladies? We're winding down.
No? No.
No?
Maybe
No,
because
everything
everybody
is no.
asks why you play in bare feet and how long have you been doing that?
Yeah, you know what? I mean, I've always had weird stories, but to be honest with you, I was just where I got the idea from. I was at an open jam at Penny Road Pub when I was like 18 years old. and some guy was playing in his socks on stage. I'm like, and it was just so cool to me for some reason. I started doing the sock thing myself, but my socks, they always turned into like, Elf, the tops would be all flopping around. So I'm like, I'm gonna take my socks off, man, just go barefoot. It was like, people loved it. I did not even expect it. I didn't even know anyone would notice, and people loved it and just became my thing. I became comfortable at it, and now I just feel weird wearing shoes now,
Well, especially when your toes are painted, it looks even better.
Yeah, I know. I missed that. I was all excited to do my toes this summer, man. It was like, every week is when I have a different color, But well, yeah, once we kick back in a normal schedule, I'm gonna start doing the toe thing again. So
There you go.
I mean,
yeah, it became my trademark, which is cool. Love it. It's great.
yeah, you had the bright pink, and you always had black. You always had them polished.
Oh man, yeah, totally. Watch out, 2021, they're coming out.
Yes.
Awesome.
Tiger claws.
That I want to see.
Yes.
For sure.
But come on, you had burned your feet plenty of times on those hot stages in the
Yes,
summer.
I have. Yeah. They're like always jumping in the shadows.
Yeah.
Oh.
For sure, that's not fun. That is not fun.
Or stepped on something you're not supposed to and cut yourself.
Yeah, that happened last year at Arlington Racetrack. I got a big piece of a splinter stuck in my foot.
Ooh.
I had to get it surgically removed down in the basement at the racetrack. It was kind of a crazy scene.
Wow.
Really?
You guys didn't hear about that?
No.
Yeah, I got a huge splinter during a song, and then during our breaks, we have like 10-minute breaks. Nick is trying to get it out with a knife, trying to and it was like, no way. And then we called the Arlington or the racetrack, security, and they had like a nurse in the basement there, and I went down there and she got it out, man. But I thought I might have to go to the emergency room because it was way in there, So yeah, but I still got back up there. She took it out, back up too, So it was
Be a man, right?
So yeah, rock and roll story.
Awesome. Well, I think we're good.
Cool, awesome.
Thank you so much.
I hope you guys got what you need, right? Is that cool? I mean,
Yes, thank you.
I'll do a little dance for you next time or something. I don't know. Juggle.
Yes.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much.
No,
Yeah.
thanks for the interview, and I'll see you guys soon.
Definitely.
Definitely.
Bye.
Okay. Want to close out?
Well, thank you.
I don't know how to get off this thing.
There he is.
He's gone.
Lost me too.
Do we even want to close out?
I had to edit this, but go ahead.
Go ahead, go on. I'm holding my iPad here. It fell.
It's yours. You do it.
You do it. It ain't me.
Lori, you do it.
Well, thanks for joining us. Hope you had a good time listening to Mark, and we will catch you next time with the special guest on the front row show. Good night, everybody.
Bye.
I've got something I think I need to say. Wherever you go is where I want to stay.